right, so go ahead and state your name and tell me your ride. What am I looking at?
My name is Tony, and I have a 2022 new Camaro 2SS.
Now, I see you have the dealer plates on. This thing is brand spanking new. Tell me what made you go for a Camaro with a V8?
Yes, I did it because it was easier to get in and out, a bigger car. It has a 5-star rating, and I think that I had a Z06 with the bigger engine, 650 horsepower. The gas mileage was pretty poor, so I decided to not get an engine like that, but get a new car, Camaro, easier to get in and out, with the V8 with 455 horsepower or something like this, and it saved a little better on the gas. And also, this car comes with a 10-speed automatic, and what I love about it is it's got the paddle shift, or you can shift from the floor.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you seem like you're well versed in researching cars and doing your due diligence when it comes to before you make a big purchase like this. So could you tell me again, what were like the top 2 or 3 things you really wanted out of your brand new vehicle purchase, which ended up being this car?
Yes, the number one reason is a 5-star rating on the crash test, and second, it would be the ride. I wanted something that fits my age, something that's I'm 68, and this car has a magnetic ride. 60 has a magnetic ride, and so it gives you a better comfort level too.
That's awesome. That's great. And so have you always been a Chevrolet fan, or throughout your 68 years young, what kind of other cars have you had growing up?
Yes, I've owned just about every model. I've owned imports, European and domestic. Because of my age, I've always been. I grew up in the '60s, so the muscle car was what I really like. But I've owned just about everything from European Lamborghini to Mitsubishi Evos to
Man.
yeah.
That's my one of my dream cars.
Then I've had classic, but European classics. They were very expensive cars to maintain, and so I need to simplify my life. So I'm retired now, so I just want a newer car, which I don't have to do anything to it, so just wash it.
Yeah, and I'm 34 or so, but I'm already feeling that same way, where it's kind of like, you know what, I want a car that's already done up. It's not going to be a project. I got to go to work every day, so I am starting to appreciate your sentiment much more. Do you have any advice for any young car buyers, maybe in their 20s, that are kind of looking to their first purchase or perhaps picking up a project car? What do you have in terms of advice for them?
When you buy your car, I don't know if this is the case, if they're hurting for money, but when you buy your car, save a little bit for repairs. That's what I would
Very
recommend.
good advice. Very good advice. Especially when people want to buy these beautiful BMWs and European cars, they don't realize how much the maintenance and repairs can be 1 year down the line. Heck, even 6 months down the line. So that's very good advice. Last question, and then I'm going to admire this Camaro. Is in California is planning on transitioning over to full electrification in the next 15, 20 years. What are your thoughts about electric cars and the future of the car culture?
I think it's going to happen. 2030, GM will be 50% sales electric. One reason why I bought this car, this car should have the highest resale. Right now, last quarter, only 3% sales with Dodge Challenger, 26% was Mustang, and it's overwhelming 66% sales was Camaros. Mario Barro, the CEO, she's having a difficult time, and also with the people that are working with her are displeased because she's robbing chips or what have you, and moving into the EV area without disturbing the union. But slowly, these cars are being phased out. The Camaro, I was told this would be the last year they'll make it. I'll be the last one that actually bought it at a little bit above MSRP, and they'll be selling it for more. But in 2030, 50% of the car will be EV. It will happen, but the problem is our grid. So now I'm an electrical engineer. Our grid system will not work. A lot of people don't realize it. Electric cars, insurance costs more. And second, your home insurance, when they find out you have an electric charger in it, they should charge you more money for that. And then the grid, right now it's actually cheap to charge up your car, but eventually it'll cost more to charge up your car because they're going to balance it. It's like tax. As soon as they find out a way to get more money from you, they'll tax you.
You're not the first one to mention our grid. Not only is it probably not even ready for half of the populace of California to have an electric car, but just right, our gas tax, if people are not going to be paying for gas anymore, where are they going to get their money from? And
Right.
yeah, you bring up a very good point. Yeah. Well, I appreciate your time, Tony. I'm going to just do some walk around shots of your car, but I absolutely love it. Thank you again for talking with me.
Feel free and open the door if you like. What's your name?